Anytime you feel like giving yourself or family a delicious treat, there are countless cake recipes to choose from, especially at this festive season. You can't go wrong with chocolate cake, red velvet cake, Italian cream cake, and so many more. You're watching Baker's World on 90A. I am Funke Oyeyele. On this episode, we'll be showing you how to make a stunning cake that is so easy to make with just a few ingredients. Our guest is an amiable baker and a businesswoman. We'll get to know much more about her in our interview session with her. We also have for you today Baker's Gist. It's a new segment where we bring you all you need to know about tools, ingredients, and all the happenings in the cake making industry. Please relax and enjoy the show as it promises to be very exciting. We're here at the baker's shop with our baker Olayemi to pick some of the tools and ingredients we're going to be needing to prepare our Black Forest cake. Now, let's go around and pick some of the things we need. What do we need?
We need baking powder.
Baking powder, okay. What else?
Baking soda. Okay, it's baking soda. Then chocolate for decoration. Then we need whipped cream.
All right.
A major ingredient.
What about flavor? Do we need flavor?
Yes, we need flavor.
All right. What type should we pick?
We need vanilla flavor.
Okay. Is one okay?
Yes.
All right. What else do we need?
Okay, we need the icer.
This one?
The cake icer. Yes.
Is this the icer?
Yes, this is
All
the cake
right.
icer.
Do we need this?
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
All right.
For mixing, there's a piping bag.
All right.
And a comb.
Okay. What
Then
else?
our chocolates.
We already picked the chocolate.
We need our chocolates.
Okay, big bar of chocolate. Oh, seeds there. Let's go back.
Okay. Our chocolates.
So, is there any other thing? Let's set the ball rolling as our baker Olayemi and our assistant Dorothy will show us the procedure of how to make a yummy Black Forest cake. This cake will be decorated with whipped cream frosting, cherry toppings, and chocolate shavings. Now, if you're ready, let's get started.
I will start by measuring our hot water. Add our sweetened cocoa and mix. So after mixing it properly, we have to set it aside and allow it to cool a little bit. We continue by mixing our dry ingredients together. We add the flour. Sugar. Baking powder. Baking soda. And the salt. These are our dry ingredients. So then we'll go back to our cocoa and the hot water. By now it's a little bit cool. The vanilla flavor, the eggs, After mixing it properly, we start continue by adding all our dry ingredients. is ready, and now we have to pour it in the baking pan and take it to the oven. Dorothy, please can I help you? So we have our batter in here. Now we are taking it into the oven, and it's going to bake for like 20 or 25 minutes.
While our cake is in the oven, we'll take a quick break here, and when we return, we're having a chat with our guest baker.
Our guest on Baker's World is an accountant, a baker and a savvy businesswoman. Born 19th June in the city of Akure, Ondo State, Olayemi Akinola attended St. Louis Grammar School, Akure, where she earned her secondary school leaving certificate. She attended Lagos State Polytechnic, Ikorodu, where she obtained ordinary national diploma degree in accounting studies. Pursuing further, she bagged Bachelor of Science degree in accounting at the Lagos State University. Olayemi, who hailed from Akure town in Ondo State, began her first job working experience in an audit firm in Okpebi Allen Avenue, Lagos, as an accountant for a while. With a strong passion for the culinary art from her days in the university, she started baking from her kitchen just to keep busy when she relocated to Abuja and also made little earnings from it. As the demand for her cakes increased, Olayemi realized it was time to get formal training in the art of cake making and sugar craft, as this will enable her to acquire varieties of the latest recipes trending. Olayemi believes there is always room for improvement. Thus, she attended various cake training in Nigeria. She is married and blessed with children. Today, Olayemi is the proud owner of a cake business and sugar craft center, Miss Ronia.
You're welcome back. You're still watching Baker's World on NTA. Our guest is right here with me, Mrs. Olayemi Akinola. Madam, you're welcome to Baker's World.
Thank you.
Let's talk about how you started in the cake making business, because I know you studied accounting. How did you come about cake making?
I actually love to be an accountant, a professional accountant anyway. And I have already started some professional exams before I came to Abuja. But on coming to Abuja, I have to put my family first. I thought about my children. I didn't want anything that would take me out of the house so much. I wanted to do a business and let it be a business that I can do within the home.
Okay. Has there ever been a point where, your accounting degree has come very useful in the business?
Not to a very large extent, at least in keeping my records, my book records, and doing my costing. The experience I have as an accountant, and I've worked in an audit firm, so I was able to put all my books and my records in place. It has really helped me a lot.
Let's talk about your first rookie mistake. What was it, and how did you learn from it?
The one I cannot forget is when I actually baked for a neighbor. I think she told me late, or probably I can't remember, but the cake got spoiled the following day.
What happened?
I've been baking cake. I've never experienced this kind of a thing, so I now later realized that I covered the cake when it was still very hot with fondant.
Okay.
So by the second day, it was already spoiled and drawings. I had to apologize and bake another cake.
So now that we've talked about your rookie mistake, what has been your proudest moment in this business?
Well, my proudest moment is when a customer has to call me back and say, "Oh, that your cake is so nice. People love your cake. It's so yummy. Wow, everybody likes the cake." I think that's my proudest moment.
We know customers are not always the same. There are some times that, customer will come and they'll complain, "Oh, I don't like the cake you make for me," or this, that. For some reason, some customers complain. How do you usually go about resolving different conflicts with your customers so you could keep the relationship? Or how do you go about resolving this with them?
In most cases, what I do is I just tell them, well, I'm sorry if you feel that way, but maybe something happened along the line. There's actually one that told me that later came to tell me that, oh, sorry, I actually had malaria. That time I ate your cake, you know. At the end of the day, I said, okay, it's fine.
There are some people that would love to start a cake making business such as yourself. What advice would you give them?
There's no shortcut to perfection. It has to be through constant practice.
That's in terms of training. What about when they want to set up their shop or where they want to start the business? In terms of tools and what they should start with, what are the basic equipment that you would advise them to start with?
You know, you can just start with maybe few things, maybe your mixer, your small oven, and from there you keep on buying your tools and materials.
That's a very good advice. Thank you so much for joining us on Baker's World. That was our conversation with the CEO of Emmy's Ronia Sugarcraft, Mrs. Olayemi Akinola. Well, our cake should be ready now. Let's go back to the kitchen and start the decoration.
Make our whipped cream now. I have a whipped cream powder here, and I have a very cold water to mix it. So pour in our whipped cream. You have to use the mixer. Okay, so we're going to add our 2 cups of water, very cold water. You can see there's ice block in here. Bring it out of the mixer. Exactly like ice cream. Our cakes are ready with our whipped creams and the chocolate toppings. Can you bring the cakes? So I have to level the cakes so that it will be straight, and fill in the cakes with some whipped cream of our filling. Fill in our whipped cream. So you have to smoothen it out. So now to make the sides neater, just apply my comb. next thing is to add our chocolate, grated chocolate. Add a little topping. This is our black forest cake covered with whipped cream and it's still decorated with chocolate, grated chocolate. We have berries and chocolate pops.
Very yummy, but you know what? I have to have a slice of it. Well done. Let's have a slice of it. This is wonderful. It tastes very delicious. Wow, well done, well done. This is really amazing. You've done a good job. Fantastic cake, very, very yummy. If you want to make a very yummy cake like this, all you need to do is follow all the procedure and you will have such a yummy cake like this. Now, up next is Baker's Gist. Recently, a baker all the way from Lagos came to Abuja to train Abuja bakers on the new and latest technique in bread making. Now, let's watch that.
99.9% of people who buy bread buy because of the texture.
Yeah.
If the texture is right and is not sweet, people buy. Texture is basically what sells bread. Dark chocolate. Dark chocolate. Okay, I'm going to have people try this out. So I cut these strips.
very interesting one. We learned different types of bread. We learned different ways we mix our bread. Then we also learned that it's not necessary. You don't have to put a lot of ingredients to achieve a fluffy, moist, and a delicious cake. He taught us how to use few ingredients and get good results out of it.
It was very, very interesting, educating, and a lot of tips were given, a lot of secrets were actually given.
Issues that I have had with bread, all those issues have been taken care of today. It just made everything better, made it so easy.
After the class, I have the plan of going to it very well to make it commercial.
The recipe, which is the major ingredient in bread making. You understand? Someone charged me a lot. I've been battling to see if we can get standard bread in Lokoja. Most of the bread in Lokoja is being imported from Abuja. You understand? So I will see that there's no need of such that we are base businessmen in Lokoja that will not be able to get that standard. That's why I have to, despite my tight schedule, I have to squeeze to attend this project.
I discovered that a lot of people do bread productions but do not know exactly what it takes to make quality bread. A lot of people also start and have lots of challenges along the line, which will in turn make them close down and so on. And so I want to just show them the right path, and so they won't have such challenges when they start.
That's our package for you today on Baker's World. We will love your comments, feedbacks, and likes. You can email us on our Gmail account. It's Baker's World on NTA. You can also reach out to us on all our social media accounts, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So we'll come your way next week with a more exciting and interesting episode. I am Funke Oyele. Bye for now.